Good morning, guys. Generation here. Just a side note, it's so weird. I woke up this morning and the lyrics from a 90s song from a band called King Missile was going through my head. If you grew up in the 90s, you know. If you know, you know. Anyway, so let's get into this. Let's play some Pokemon Go. So this is the Tangrowth team again. I just wanted to showcase how I'm doing and progressing now that I spent all of Great League showcasing all the different great teams that there are in Great League, all different content creators teams. So, it kept I wasn't doing as well as I could. I wasn't using my team. When I did use my team, I did very well, but I wanted to give you guys a lot of different spice. Right now, I want to show you guys how to play this team. And so this is us progressing up to hopefully Ace Trainer. So let's see. I got my coffee, so I think we're doing well this morning. Well, I'm doing well. Still kind of tired. As you can see, GALLADE melts Toxicroak. GALLADE melts fighters in general. Machamp has a little bit more of a chance against it, but okay, let's see how we do here. Alright, so we're going to throw the first close combat. And we are going to throw the second close combat. Because when you play against other GALLADE teams, you're going to find yourself down shield sometimes. Just make sure you save a shield for your GALLADE so you can get to double close combat or at least double Leaf Blade. GALLADE is just so powerful. And we are going to pull a fast one on him. Before his animation finishes, we swap in our Tangrowth and throw a Power Whip. Because we managed to save up the energy on Tangrowth because it's so bulky. And then, of course, we throw the Power Whip again once he comes back in. All right. And then, there we go. I mean, even if he was a Hydro Pump and Polion, it wouldn't matter at this point. Hydro Pump still doesn't do that much damage. I used to use Hydro Pump and Polion. That's where a lot of my dust went before Ultra League too, is I had to make another Empoleon with Hydro Cannon, because my last one was Hydro Pump. Oh, excuse me. Oh, delicious coffee. Nectar of the gods, like we always say, guys. I think we're doing an Among Us stream later on. You guys should hop in the Discord. Like, comment, and subscribe. Come join us in Discord. I think Peppypat's putting together an Among Us game tonight. Hopefully we get Pogo Science over there this time. Alright, so Irachi Yuso. Yeah, I think we have 2 sets here, guys. So when I hit 20, I think I'm like just under Ace Trainer for some reason. But I've been doing really well since, we play right now in this rating range how I normally would have played in this rating range with my Ultra League team. Very dominant. We're very dominant right now, which is good in both these sets. Now, this is a tricky matchup, especially if they get the boost. They usually don't shield the first one, so what I'll do is I'll build up to like a Power Whip and almost a Rock Slide, trying to get the second shield out of them, because they're going to see this Power Whip and be like, whoa, hey, wait a second. That's a lot of damage, right? I can't survive another one, but I want to save a little bit of energy without wasting. Sometimes I'll use one shield if I know I can get to 2 Rock Slides, but oftentimes I just don't. I don't risk it because I don't want to end up having to dump both shields on Tangrowth. Yeah, guys, and there's just been some weird glitches. I faced a Charizard against somebody that was actually a Porygon 2, and then I knew that they had a Charizard in the back, right? But it was a Porygon 2 I was facing down, and it was confusing me because all of a sudden I saw it get to a charge move, and I was like, that's not long enough for a Charizard to get to a charge move, but I saw it was taking damage. His Charizard wasn't moving, but his Charizard was a Porygon 2. And this happened when I was battling Ian yesterday too, Ian Chang, one of my supporters, and subscribers. It was either him or Peppypat, one of the two of them. They'd sent out a Dialga, but the Dialga was a Togekiss. Very weird. And the lag, gotta love it. That's why that Obstagoon matchup right now is kind of a little weird, because even if they get him one more counter, then it's not worth dumping a shield. So now we have 2 shields against their 1 shield, but we have a GALLADE and we have an Empoleon. Can we get to the close combat? Well, not quite. We're going to store the energy. And he has a Gyarados, okay. So the flying type pop up first, and I was like, yeah, oh no. But Gyarados can't really hurt Empoleon too much. In fact, we probably won't even shield the first one. Probably hang on to our shields here. I don't know why. I mean, we can start shielding, but I think our goal would probably be to get a charge move off on the Muk. So we're gonna have to, this might be, I know which match this is. This is the one match where I made a critical mistake. This is one of my very few losses. I needed to farm all the way down here, but I was afraid he was gonna get to a crunch. So I got up to 2 Hydro Cannons and we CMP tie. We CMP tie. That was the worst possible case scenario. The worst. Because going into this Muk, I either say I undercharge here because I knew I messed up. I knew that this game's over now because the close combat won't kill, and he's going to shield this Hydro Cannon, and he's going to Dark Pulse me. So yeah, this was my loss for this set, unfortunately. We would have been right on the line of him getting to a crunch. So yeah, so I kind of panicked there, and then my only chance would have been to have kept that shield. If I had known it, he was throwing an Aqua Tail, keep that shield, shield the Dark Pulse, come in, get the second Hydro Cannon, since I did undercharge, get that second Hydro Cannon on this Muk, and then come in close combat with a quick swap. But we did our best, right? We did our best. But that's okay. We learned. We were put in a very tough spot there. I mean, what decision would you guys have made it? Put it down in the comments, right? We didn't want him getting to the crunch, or else, you know, bad news bear. We find ourselves in the same situation. But CMP tying on the Aqua Tail, that's rough. That's rough. Now, Gengar. I face a lot of Gengars. Usually we can handle them pretty well as long as this is going to be a Sludge Bomb. They'll get to the, yeah, especially since you didn't shield. He's trying to get shields from us, which he's going to successfully do now. Shadow Punch will fire off just before the Rock Slide, and the Sludge Bomb is 1 or 2 Vine Whips after. Ugh. He's able to get off a Shadow Punch. What we were trying to do there was delete his Gengar. It's a very tough technique. Those of you who have been watching me for a long time, there's the Porygon. Look at that Porygon, you guys. It's a neat Porygon, right? Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is going on with this? And his shield never goes away either. But he used the shield. You see, he has that another shield up there, and I don't think his shield ever goes away. And I think he uses it. Like, it's really a weird match. And this Porygon, of course, is going to do a return. Okay, so we let it go through. And see, the Charizard isn't moving, but it's not lag. He's attacking me. So I'm sitting here like, what do I do? What do I do? I think we just farm all the way down here. Yeah, because he's a Porygon 2 is just not doing much damage at all to our Empoleon here, but we're going to shield anyway, and he has Solar Beam, so we definitely didn't want to take that damage. So we should be able to farm all the way down here, get to 2 Hydro Cannons, and yeah. First, coming out. Let's see what happens here. There's the shield. Okay, so he did use the shield. It did go away this time. Okay. And there was another battle where they used the shield and it didn't go away for some reason. But yeah, so I knew he had a Charizard in the back when that glitch happened, which is kind of unfair. But I didn't really know because it was glitching, so I don't know. I just assumed because it had happened to me earlier on in the day. So let's see here. On to our next game. Well played by our opponent. Uh, Pochicles, 0-1. Alright, brother, let's see how we do here. Yeah, navigating this team, guys, is going to be fun this season. This is a great team. I spent so long doing other people's teams in Great League. It's kind of fun to use my teams for Ultra League. Okay, when you are met with a GALLADE lead, you're kind of just watching out for the close combat, which is 5 confusions. He's just built up to it right there. So that's going to be his close combat. So I have to respect it. I have to use a shield here. Against a GALLADE, then it's acceptable to use a shield. That and that one very rare scenario against a... okay, so he's going to get to double blast burn, but I don't think it'll kill us. Incinerate, 3... 4. Okay, let's see here. So he has 4 on us and 1 on the Tangrowth, or 2 on the Tangrowth. Let's see here. Okay, so we are able to sneak that through. This should just barely not kill us, I think. Yeah, so we just survive. So now we can dump our Hydro Cannon here into the GALLADE. Let's see here. And what are we going to come in with? Okay, so he's at a Leaf Blade now, right? Yeah, he's at another Leaf Blade, but we have a Power Whip ready. So we're going to throw... He knows he needs to get to a close combat. A Leaf Blade won't do anything against Tangrowth. It's just a wall. 1 and 2. So this is why we loaded up that energy on the Tangrowth. We didn't want to give the GALLADE any more time when it came back in, even though we had to take that super heavy incinerate damage right off the rip. Okay, Empoleon comes out, so we at least want to get some damage on it. There we go. Throw this. Hopefully he throws his energy. Yeah, hopefully he throws his energy here. That's what we're kind of hoping for, because if he does, then we bring in GALLADE and we just Leaf Blade down. Ooh. Okay, yeah, he's forced to throw his energy. So that's, we've put him in a tough spot now. It's what's kind of nice about knowing the matchup. Like, we've played against Empoleon. I've played against him so many times in the past, and we play that Pokemon. Just like GALLADE, we play that Pokemon, so. Alright. And it goes down. So good game to our opponent. So we're doing really well. We are 2-1, I believe, in this set right now. So let's see how we continue our streak here. Remember, we're just starting Ultra League. We did, I think we started Ultra League at what rank? Like 17 yesterday. So our Ultra League record is a lot better than our Great League record was. Okay. Here comes a Crobat, so I swap GALLADE in. I want to make sure that I'm able to get to the Power Whip before he gets to the Sludge Wave, so that's why I got a few extra Vine Whips in there. It's going to cost me a shield on this GALLADE, but that's okay. Okay, get that in just so we're a little bit ahead, right? We would have simul KO'd if I hadn't thrown, so he's going to be up a shield. That's a nice shiny Crobat, though. Very nice. But we are barely going to survive this, and we're going to come out with energy. Alright. So we're going to get that shield back. Who does he want to bring back in? Is it going to be the Swampert? If so, he's going to shield. Alright. Okay, here it comes. Now, it's always a toss-up whether they're going to have Sludge Wave or Earthquake. And that's what's so good about Swampert, is it's going to leave our back line kind of guessing. It always makes you wonder, all right, who do I bring in? Okay, so we over-farmed on the Hydro Cannon a little bit there. And then we swap in to an Abomasnow, which is a really good matchup for us. It's actually a really good matchup for us. It's because of the super effective Drill Peck damage, right? Alright, let's build up the 2 Drill Pecks here. Even if it costs us a shield, we are in a commanding position we can take a weather ball. So he can go ahead and throw this weather ball, throw another weather ball, and not kill us. So I think he needs 2 more powdered snows anyway. So there we go. Off goes the drill peck. Off goes the drill peck. There it goes. Drill peck number 2. So yeah, I wish now that I hadn't shielded it, but that's okay. We are shields down. 3. Oh, just couldn't get to the power whip. It doesn't matter anyway. Even if we have to sack the Tangrowth, we're still barely gonna win because we're just gonna get to the Hydro Cannon. 2, 3. Yeah, he needed 4 mud shots, so perfect. Just barely. I thought I could take 5 mud shots, so that was a little closer than I anticipated, but we were able to be a very competent player with a really good team. This team is very versatile. So we're coming out on top with a 3-1. Let's see what's next, guys. Just marching our way along Ultra League. Guys, it's very, this team is very, very powerful, guys. Very powerful. Having a ton of success with it. I still have some more, I think, a couple more sets to do. So I did 2 here. I did 1 after. So another 4-1. I think I'm just, yeah, almost at 2,300. No, like 2,250 something or something. So I'll probably finish my last 2 sets of the day and see if we can't get to 2,300. And this is usually, I'm not surprised, it's usually how I do in this rating range in Ultra League, in the 21, 22, 23, 24, it's always 4-1s. Usually up to 27 we'll do pretty well like this. So hopefully we can keep progressing. Maybe get ranked 23 before Master League comes out. That would be key. But the thing is, you know, most people are in rank, you know, or ace trainer right now that are really focused on the game and who are playing really well. Most people are ace trainers. So you'll see we're going to fall just short of ace, just barely, 2173. So I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm not doing this right now. It's like, all right, that was 1 set. Let's do 2 sets. I'm getting ace trainer. Now watch this. We go through the gauntlet to get our ace trainer badge. We have to go up against all ace trainers. Everyone we play right now is going to be an ace trainer. Grand Bull, love to see it. All right, love to see it because you'll get your shields. Right, you'll get your shields. All right, so come on, GALLADE. Come on, GALLADE. Yep. So we were 1 power whip off our charge move. Remember, either get to your charge move or make sure you're 1 power whip off so that you can get to it real quick if you need to, right? So it won't kill us no matter what it is. So I decide not to shield my GALLADE in this situation, right? Because I know I have a good matchup against the Grand Bull. So he'll probably bring out Grand Bull and hopefully we can get this Leaf Blade off. Yep, there we go. There we go. Remember, close combat would be resisted because of the fairy typing. I believe, yeah, it's fairy typing. So we're going to bring Tangrowth back out because we already know we have a good matchup. So it looks like he might be saving his shields for whatever's in the back, but see how nice it was to have that energy stored? We didn't blow that energy. We didn't waste that energy. We were able to comfortably get to 2 rock slides, and he knows it. And then we got an Obama Snow in the back, so we are just going to go ahead and get to our 2 rock slides. Here comes rock slide number 1. He's in a lot of trouble right now because we have Empoleon. Here comes rock slide number 2. You guys know how that Empoleon with the 1 shield matchup goes. We just build up to 2 drill packs, right? So we have 2 shields. We don't even need a shield. we could 2 shield flex. So let's see what he decides to do. So this is remember, this is our first game going for ace trainer, our first game in rank 20. So we're going up against all ace trainers here. That's all we're going to be playing. Not playing anybody lower right now. So we're doing pretty good. Drill pack goes out, and then we should be able to farm down from here. before he gets to a second energy ball. So energy ball comes in. Yeah, we could farm, yeah, we'd farm down at that point. So we get to 2 shield flex, our first game, headed towards Ace Trainer. So we're feeling pretty good. I'm determined. I'm determined to get 21. Not for any particular reason, doesn't really matter what rank you guys are at. Just continue to push and do the best that you can do. That's all that matters. So here we have a level 43 I'm going up against. Yep, level 43. Hopefully I get 42 in the next couple of days here. Remember, this was an alt account, so my experience isn't that high. I still need like another 1 million experience or 1.5 million experience to get to 42. So this guy's about a total of 11 million experience ahead of me. Now, there's a reason I did this, okay? There's a reason I did this. Because this Cavalier absolutely wrecks our team. So I'm going to double shield here. And then you guys will kind of see how we play this out. So drill run is a problem for this team. So we get to the 2 leaf blades, right? Get to the 2 leaf blades. See if we can get them down in farm range. So this is why you save your shields. Your shields are for use on your GALLADE and for use on the Empoleon, right? Mostly for the GALLADE. So don't be afraid to use them once the GALLADE's in. Okay, because he's going to put everything he can into getting rid of our GALLADE here. So this is good. We got rid of something that wipes our team. So we have a chance, right? You're saying we have a chance. And we actually almost, 1 HP in a dream, we almost took out the Cavalier. That was close. That would have been nice, because then we would have had another, and a Kingdra. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's see what he wants to do here. Kingdra. Remember, guys, Kingdra is one of my favorite Pokemon. It is extremely powerful. That Dragon Breath damage is oppressive. You guys know this, right? I've gone over this in my Ultra League video. Kingdra, I think, works better as a lead than something in the back, really. I don't know why you'd save shields for it, really. It's fast move damage. In the lead is why you want it. It can force switches, force all sorts of things. So it's chaos. Any Dragon Breath user that I put in my top 3. So your Kingdra, Shadow Gyarados, regular Gyarados is fine, or your Dragonite. So he throws his energy, which is good. Octazooka comes out. Cool. Alright. Now we're going to resist everything that he throws, so we're just going to kind of... And look at Togekiss in the back. 1, 2... Okay, we get to the Hydro Cannon. And he snuck in a Charm. Frustrating. Frustrating, right? Okay, now we have to farm down. He won't be able to get to a flamethrower. So yeah, this is either Ancient Power or Aerial Ace. I don't know how, but we won. It's weird teams like this that can win. Because they're just, like, you don't expect them. You don't set up your back line for their back line, because you can't, because their back line is Kingdra Togekiss. I'm sure he's won a lot of games with that team. A lot of games with that team. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Headed into our next game. So we've taken out 2 Ace Trainers. So this is a level 43 again, I believe. Yeah, this is a level 43 plus again. This is tough. Yeah, we have super effective damage against it, but it's going to be doing a lot of fast move damage to us. It's going to be putting pressure on us, and he's probably going to swap out once he gets to Surf here. So let's see what he wants to do. He might have to shield here. Lapras is a neat lead, but remember, has Ice Beam, guys. Usually they have Ice Beam. So I'm playing this as though that Lapras has Ice Beam. Remember that when you watch this. Remember, what do we do against a Ferrothorn? I mean, we can bring in Empoleon, but we're still taking neutral damage from it, from the Power Whips. So I just try to get it as low as possible here. Thunder or Flash Cannon, one of the two. One of the two. 2, 3. Okay, see, now we sack the Gallade. Sack the Gallade, because we have a good matchup against an Ice Beam Lapras with our Empoleon. We have a good, we might be able to get up to 2 Rock Slides on our next, or at least a Rock Slide if we can manage to get shields on the Lapras. The only problem is, like, that swap in the beginning when I threw that Rock Slide was like, it was really weird because he hadn't swapped yet. That's why I threw the Rock Slide. He hadn't swapped. I made sure that he hadn't swapped yet. Come on, kill him. Yep, okay, cool. So now we're entering into Lapras zone. So we're gonna throw the Leaf Blade. Throw the Leaf Blade here. Okay, he shields. Hoping to get to 2 Leaf Blades. We are able to get to 2 Leaf Blades. So there it goes, Leaf Blade going out. Now I'm expecting that he's building up to 2 Surfs, or Ice Beams, or something, right? So I tried to swap there, but watch what he has. This is where you'd be at 2 Surfs. He has Skull Bash in Ultra League. I should have expected that somebody would have Skull Bash in Ultra League, right? And then what does he have in the back? It's a Golduck. Golducks have Cross Chop, so what do we do? Right, what do we do here? So we're gonna throw the Drill Pecks. It's not gonna do much damage. Golduck is pretty beefy. And I have no, like, okay, he should be at a Cross Chop now. Now 1 over a Cross Chop. So 2 more Confusions to a Cross Chop, but I didn't see him sneak a Confusion in somewhere. So I thought he still had 3. So he's gonna go 1, 2. Otherwise I would have thrown right there. I was expecting 1 more Confusion. Didn't expect him to do 2 Confusions to get to a Cross Chop. So down goes our Empoleon and all of our chances. So we would have had to have farmed down there. Looks like we were 1 Power Whip away from Rock Slide, but a double Rock Slide. So, but hey, that's how it goes. 1 or 2 Power Whips. 2. Okay, so we're close. So that's going to be our loss for this set. Very close loss. I think it was my fault. If I had known the counts on the Golduck, I could have sacked. All I needed to do was know the counts. So that was it. Because Empoleon would wall that Lapras. So Imperio 0947. But I just didn't know the counts. I didn't know the counts on the Golduck. Okay, so here we have a good lead for us. Normally expect them to swap out. And they swapped out after I thought that they wouldn't swap out because I went over 1 Vine Whip once again. But that's fine. This is a fine matchup. See, if we had gotten that Rock Slide off, then we would be golden. Let's see what they want to do. Of all things to switch into, Togekiss is not the thing to switch into a Tangrowth. We either would have gotten both shields or okay, now his switch timer isn't up because I see my switch timer's just barely started. So this Charizard's in trouble. We don't even really need to shield here, and we shield anyway, I guess, to preserve health. But did you guys see that? As his Blast Burn animation went off, I had hit my Hydro Cannon. For some reason, it didn't register, which was great. I was like, crap, we're going to CMP tie. Nope, didn't register it. So here's the Swampert. I know it's already built up a lot of energy. I don't want it to get to that Earthquake. So, let's see. Okay. This is an Earthquake. He went exactly to his Earthquake count. It's got to be an Earthquake. Unless he's baiting me. He baited me. Okay. All right. That was a ballsy call. That was a ballsy call on our point. We do have 2 things that can handle Swampert in the back, though. That's probably why we didn't shield. So here goes the next Hydro Cannon, and he shields. So we're going to swap, right? Swap. Wow, the switch timer just barely changed over, just barely. It is a sludge wave. That's fine. Now we just come back in, Gallade, and farm down. It's got a ton of energy. Man, that Swampert had a ton of energy, man. But at least we were able to farm up with the Gallade. We took out the Charizard, so we did it. On to the next round. We are just crushing our way through Ultra League right now, guys. Just all ace trainers, all great players, so doing something right with this team anyway. Remember, we are literally 65 games behind the curve this season. When I just stopped playing for a few days because stuff going on at home. 2.5 days worth of sets. So Machamp comes through. Now, we know Gallade has a really good matchup here, so I doubt we're going to shield anything, but we are certainly going to try to get a Power Whip off because they're going to think that we're going to Rock Slide. Sorry, guys, my wife's just kind of going through.
I'm going to the rice fields, bye.
Going to the rice fields, she says. Anyway, she's a jokester. Oh, I love her to death. All right, Power Whip comes through. He's going to think it's a Rock Slide. We're going to go ahead and just go down. Because guess what one Confusion's going to do to this Machamp? Hopefully one Confusion. Should be one or two. I don't know. Machamp's pretty bulky. Just one. Okay. Gallade is strong, yeah, and Machamp does take super effective damage, but Gallade is like, or Machamp is for some reason super bulky. Hold on a second, guys. So yeah, we're met with our worst enemy, which is a Tangrowth. All right, here we go. Yeah, Tangrowth is just so tough. But guys, watch how much Gengar just absolutely gets wrecked by a Gallade. Absolutely gets wrecked by Gallade. All right, and we are at like 100,000 energy. Now we just really want to make sure we don't take a fast move so we can get off both these close combats. Close combat out. And close combat out. And now surprisingly, Empoleon does have a pretty good matchup against a Tangrowth here with no shields. All we need to do is just get to the Drill Peck, and I don't think he can get to 2 Power Whips in time to kill us. Although it is close. Tangrowth is very tough. Obviously I would lead Tangrowth unless I'm leading a Dragon Breath user, but or leading a I don't know, maybe if you lead Gallade. I don't know, it's kind of tough. Sometimes Tangrowth is good for the middle, but maybe like a Dragon Breath user, and then you have Tangrowth in the middle to kind of put on shield pressure, since you put on the damage pressure with your Dragon Breath user, then shield pressure with your midline, and then you sweep with whatever you have in the back. So we marched our way through a bunch of ace trainers there. Just crushing, doing really well. We're not really that high rating right now, so I'm not surprised. I usually don't have any trouble in this rating range during Ultra and Master League. It's usually when I hit like the 27s, 28s, 29s. As you guys know, Season 4 for me was the heartbreak 29.93, so I'll see how we do this season. So yeah, we get up to Ace Trainer quite easily. I don't see us having much of a problem getting to 2,500 for the rank 22, but we'll give it a shot. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. I love you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Discord. Let's play some Among Us, or let's PvP together. I'll add you guys. Peace.